number one everywhere you go. Big goal. For the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal. For the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal. We go mash up the place with it. Big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal. 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 Greatest in every battle. Big goal. Big goal. Big refreshing moments.
Big O comes in exciting flavors.
Live from the Department of Music, School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, Legon. Welcome to the Season 2 of High School Monologue Challenge, brought to you by Heritage of Africa, sponsored by Big O Drinks and Vanna Natural Mineral Water. So last season was massive. You saw how it went down, and I'm sure this season you are expecting something different. Well, your guess is as good as mine, because we are all expecting something good from the kids. My name is Mike, called Joe Frimpong. You can call me FM. Let me take a breather, and when I'm back, my judges are seated, and then the challenge will begin. This is High School Monologue Challenge Season 2. Back from that, breather, many thanks going to Big O Drinks and Vanna Natural Mineral Water. This is the High School Monologue Challenge. My name is FM. So judges, let the battle begin.
What is it you did this time? I need to know the truth. If you are really telling the truth that this was just another elaborate scheme set up by the police, then what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to find answers. So I'm supposed to choose between the police and my own friend. You need to tell me now. Because if the person supposed to judge is the same person corrupt, then what are we even doing here? What are we doing? These streets used to sing peace. Now that's an anthem they know no more. I need to find answers. Yet I don't know what to do.
I've been investigating this case for a few weeks now, following every lead, every clue. But the more I dig, the more questions I have. The evidence is pointing at one person, but my mind keeps telling me someone else. The victim family is counting on me to solve this case. The time is mounting, my pressure. Who could this be? What am I missing? Is this a clever trick or a genuine mistake? I have to think outside the box. Consider alternative theories. Who knows? Maybe the key lies in the smallest detail. Something I overlooked. I have to keep digging, keep pushing until justice is served.
They don't train you for this part. The silence that comes after the crime scene. The weight of knowing the truth and knowing it won't matter. See, I've watched justice bleed in the courtroom because procedure meant more than the people. They just tell you to follow the law. But a law never had to look into its mother's eyes to say, there's nothing we can do. Oh, you think catching the bad guy brings peace? No. Sometimes it brings another body. Sometimes I wonder if I'm still chasing justice or I'm just trying to feel human again. I am tired. Not of the job, but of pretending. Pretending that laws fix everything. But the truth always wins. So today, I ask myself, do I do what's right or what's legal? Like, I don't know. And may God help me, because it's becoming so confusing right now. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Detective Kobe Sina, and here is your briefing. Some years ago, I swore an oath of allegiance to the law, and I was given a badge as a symbol of justice. Oh yes, justice, a word as clean as polished steel. But when you've walked my streets, it is everything but clean. It reeks of blood in the ghettos, of mothers crying into sleepless nights. The badge says that I serve justice. The courtroom says I serve order. Yet in the quiet hours, when the case file is closed, I ask myself, what do I really serve? Because truth doesn't care for verdicts. Truth doesn't walk into a courtroom with a bow tie and a Bible. It whispers in the thoughts of the guilty who go free. It screams from the shadows of the innocent who rot in cells. I chase the shadows, knowing that some truth will never see daylight. I bend the rules because sometimes the law is blind when my eyes are wide open. And whenever I cross that line, I wonder, am I really upholding justice? That's the dilemma. If I've become what I swore to fight.
The badge is supposed to stand for law, order, justice. The more I stare at crime scenes, the longer I sift through the wreckage of human lives, the more I notice that nothing is clean. The law is neat, justice is not. The law tells me what is legal, justice tells me what is right. I've seen killers walk free because the evidence was thin. I've seen broken men live their lives in cells for crimes never committed. The law is on a paper, meant to serve the powerful. Justice, a ghost everyone talks about, but have never seen. And me, I lie between, finding the truth. That's the burden of a detective. Not the crime scenes, not even the cases, not the dead bodies. The real crime is what the job carves into me. I ask myself, is the truth worth finding?
Behind the badge of every detective lies the uniform of truth. My symbol inside, but behind this metal, a struggle ranges. My heart veers the law I'm told. Every case a test, every verdict a fight between what's right and what's legal, day and night. The system's flawed, players wound, innocence lost, justice forsworn. I have seen the worst corruption stain, the innocent convicted, the guilty go free in vain. My instincts scream, my conscience too, but the law binds me. What am I to do? Do I follow procedures or follow my soul? Do I uphold the law or make justice whole? Beyond the badge, I'm still a man, torn between duties and justice I plan.
I've sworn to protect and serve no matter the flaws. But what happens when justice isn't black or white? When morality blurs the lines of right? This case haunts me, a criminal with heart of gold, a victim who deserves to be punished. I've seen the worst of humanity stain. I've also seen redemption spark, the capacity for good and a heart that leaves its marks. So what do? Follow the book or my heart when justice takes different look? Now I'm caught in the gray, torn between two paths I have known.
I have spent years honing my skills, studying human behavior and seeking justice. But the more I dig, the more I realize the truth is mirage. Every lead, every piece of evidence is tinged by human flaws. I'm caught between the laws and moralities, whereby the rules are clear but the lines are blurred. When you are face to face with the complexity of human nature, every suspect has a story, every victim has a family, and every crime has a contest. But I press on, driven by hunger for truth. I follow no trial, no matter how faint, no matter how painful. And in this darkness, I found a glimpse of humanity, the desperation, the hope, the fear. They are all there, hidden beneath surface. The pursuit of truth is a journey into the journey of human nature. It's messy, it's complicated, and it's often ugly, but it's beautiful in its own way. In the end, it's not about solving the case. It's about understanding what makes us human.
I'm confused. Evidence says it's a guy with no records. But I heard he might have been pushed into confessing. What do? Do I go ahead and convict? Or do I dig in deeper? But if I choose conviction, I might hurt an innocent soul. But if I don't, I might also lose the truth. What do? I have vowed as a detective to always follow justice. And that is my oath. I have to do it. But this is a guy with no records, with no past, an innocent soul, who have been forced to say what he has not done. What do? Do I follow the truth? Do I follow the victim's needs? Or do I follow the guy? But at the end, I'm looking for justice. What at all is justice? What does justice mean?
I've been on this case for months. Every lead,
every statement, every shadow, it's all pointed here. Today, this moment, this room. The evidence says the truth is inside. But the truth isn't what you wish for. Sometimes, it changes. It makes you wish you never looked. If I open the door and I'm right, I will see something I can never unseen. If I'm wrong, I will never forget the face of the person I thought would do this. Justice says I should know. But my heart says, maybe I don't want to. God help me. I need to find out anyway.
In the shadows of the night, where truth and lies entwine, I search for justice, a beacon to define. But in the depth of human nature, I find a maze where morality and law bless. And the depths drink hills into a haze. With every step, a new question rises. A test of my soul. A conflict between the right and the wrong, where the lines grows into a code. A pursuit of truth. A pursuit of truth. A light, a guiding light that shines so bright. Yet, in the heart of the human heart, it flickers with its all might.
As I gaze through the glass, a stranger's eye meets mine. A journey of loops of my own identity. But who am I? The real me. What should I do to find the real me? I have to sit with the parts of me I've been buying. To find the real me, I have to advise myself. Yes. I think if I advise myself, I'll find the real me.
They say the badge makes you a servant of the law. Funny thing about the law. It got holes big enough for the devil to scroll through and grin. I've seen killers walk because the evidence said it doesn't fit neat in the box. I've seen good people crash because the rule said you have to be. You chase the truth long enough, you start to realize it doesn't live in the police report. It's a blast things nobody sees. The glances people try to hide. The stories that changes depending on who is telling them. And here is the rub. Sometimes, to get justice, you've got to get your hands dirty. The problem is, the stakes. You wear it, even under the badge. So when people ask me what side I'm on, law or justice, I tell them the same thing. I'm on the side that sleeps the worst at night.
The pursuit of truth is my guiding light. Yet, it's a path fraught with uncertainty. I've witnessed the darkness that lurks within the heart of a human. A capacity of cruelty and deception that defiles comprehension. And still, I press on, driven by a morbid curiosity to understand the depths of human nature. For each new investigation, I'm forced to confront my own biases, assumptions. The law seems clear-cut, but its application is often a nuanced dance between justice and mercy. I've seen guilty verdicts that feels discouraged of justice, and acquittal that leaves victim's family betrayed.
friends and the family. Big refreshing moment. For the kids and the adults. Boys and girls with a drink up. Everywhere the party day. We go mash up the place with it. Greatest in every battle. Greatest in every battle. Big refreshing moments.
Big O comes in exciting flavors.